Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first episode on the Marcasio channel. It's Chasing Chelsea, a series where we're just trying to chase that Chelsea squad, the icons, the high-rated Timo Werner, the Kai Havertz, the newest transfers, the team's looking in an incredible state this year, and as a Chelsea supporter myself, really need to get this team done. We're going to be looking for the Samuel Eto'os, the Didier Drogbas, the Ashley Coles, the Peter Cechs, the Desai's, the Makaleles, the SEN. The lists go on. The icons, the future stars, those young players, the Tammy Abrahams, the Reece James, hopefully some special cards coming to them. What's the goal of the series? That's it. We're just going to complete the team. We're not doing any special rules where we have to play 10 games with the old Marco van Ginkel or Billy Gilmore, although I love Billy Gilmore, but we won't be playing 10 games with those boys. We'll just be cruising. We'll just be cruising, playing with who we want to play with. The odd game we're going to use Thiago Silva. The other game we might use Christensen. You never know what's going to happen in this series. Will we be playing Foot Champs? Probably not. I am on PC this year. I took a gap in 20, back for 21. The game's feeling great so far this year, I'm not going to lie. We're absolutely loving the gameplay. I've been playing a shit ton of Div Rivals. We will finish our 5 Div Rival games in this first episode. We've been just grinding away. We've been trying to complete those objectives with the 500 finesses or 500 goals, 500 assists, 500 finesses. We'll see how that goes. Get those 100k packs, might be able to open them for OTW because that will have a slim chance of packing probably Kai Havertz or Timo Werner, or I think it's Hakim Ziyech's OTW, I'm not sure. We'll see what happens though. But anyway, welcome to the first episode. I hope you like it. This commentary recording is going to be very scuffed because to talk for 20 minutes straight on your first ever recording seems like an absolute mountain to climb. This might be very awkward, but I'm going to leave it raw for this entire episode, so let the memes commence. In the background, what are we doing? We're opening some bronze packs, getting those objectives away. They're kind of more annoying than they are bloody nice, actually, because every 2 games you just seem to get some shitty 150 coins and you've got to go into the slow loading menus. Well, what can you do, eh? I think this is actually the first SBCs that we complete on the account to get through those beginner SBCs because, as I recommend, we're a few days into the game now. I really recommend getting those hybrid leagues, hybrid nations, as you can see we're doing in the background here. You want to get those rare mega packs, pack those extinct players. You get a 80 rated Rodrigo, there's 30k in, if you know what I mean. It's bloody nice actually. Unfortunately, we don't have the best of luck going through these packs. I was really hoping for just one player that could make me go self-sufficient. I wouldn't really have to play games to raise any funds. I could just keep doing all those SBCs. So we had, 10, 20, 30k to put into our first Chelsea team. Because those Div Rivals points, those Div Rivals coin rewards that you get for winning 4 out of your first 5 games, that 90k is pretty much the equivalent to what you would have got in just coin bonuses for previous years, seeing those are pretty much now gone. But, get into those as fast as possible. We pack Dzeko, our first boards of this series. You see that he sells for 1.1k. We're just desperately trying to raise those funds right now to complete more SBCs. Unfortunately, this was actually just a free pack from the old seasonal pass, untradeable Romelu Lukaku. We might have to bring in a rule in the series where if we pack an untradeable ex-Chelsea player, they're allowed to come off the bench. Tell me what you think about that rule in the comments. We'll flesh it out the more we get into the series. We're opening up some more. Just small 2-player packs here and there. We see orange on the side. We're thinking, what the hell is that? And it's Armani. If only that was the right back, which we will be using for a future SBC. I think he's going to cost me about 8k, which is an absolute crime, if I do say so myself. Willy Bowley, he's great for SBCs there. We do pick him up quite easily. Another 75 rated pack. See what comes up in this one. I really have no clue. It's Magadan, and he is great for SBCs. Premium Gold Players Pack, best pack we've opened so far on the series. We're getting hopeful. 3 rare players. What can we pull out? No boards. It's Ariola, who again, he's great for SBCs. It is untradeable, so we're chilling. We're on to a few more. Small silver players pack. What can you expect? We get the left back, but he's not 75 rated, so he sucks for SBCs. No clue why they thought it was a good idea to bring those cards out early in the year, but they have, and they've trolled so many people. If you open a 100k pack and you get a 78 rated Argentinian player, they will be on the front of your pack, and you might have Ronaldo behind that player. It's just so anticlimactic from a business standpoint. I really don't understand whose thought process it was to have those special, them considered special cards, really, because they top any normal gold rare player, which is a bit unfortunate. I've seen clips of people opening packs, and they'll have a 1k Argentinian player on the front, and behind that there's a bloody 90k Bale or something. It's like, wow, anticlimactic. Anyway, we get into our first of Rivals game here, and I'm actually having controller troubles in this first game. It's my first game of the year. I probably should have played squad battles or something to get used to the control, but as you can see, I'm not skipping here because my controller is not working. And unfortunately, after we kick around for a bit, we will disconnect from this game, and our first crucial Div Rival game. These are worth about 20k a game, because I was expecting to win at least 3 of the 5, and we disconnect, unfortunately. But straight into the next game. He's got a very decent squad. Low Kem, but Kroos and Aubameyang, a bit of a threat. Halstenberg, not too bad. Can't remember how this game goes, not going to lie. But both with the Chelsea badge, we'll see what comes of it. How did you guys' Div Rivals placement games go, eh? I'm really struggling to find things to say here, but we lose the ball here. Oxlade-Chamberlain into Tony Kroos. Do I do a bit of a live commentary like this? I'm actually a bloody commentator. That's a bit interesting, isn't it? Michel Antonio, down to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, back to Antonio, back to Aubameyang. It's horrific defending, and we concede 17 minutes in on our first Div Rivals game. But is this going to be 2 here? Aubameyang goes through. I edited this about 2 days ago, so I don't really remember what the hell's happening. But we win the ball back, actually. Loftus-Cheek, Tammy Abraham, Romelu Lukaku starts for us, ex-Chelsea player. Didn't have enough coins to buy a full squad, so we'll make use of it now. Great ball into Tammy Abraham, and that's 1-0 in the 82nd minute. We had been grinding for that draw. I think this guy really was the better player. I had formation was wrong. I had my tactics wrong. I really went into it not knowing anything. Not having played for a whole year, it just did not go well. But we draw that first game. I leave it on that screen for a bit. Yeah, we definitely 1-1 draw at a pinch. Because I'm very amateur, I don't record all the teams that I come into. But we're playing our 3rd game, technically. 2nd full game. Doing a random slide tackle there. It's absolutely brilliant defending. This is a bit of build-up play here. I like to include a bit of build-up play, actually. Big ball through to Carrasco, and that's 1-0 down from Marcel Sabitzer. It's very unfortunate that we seem to not be the first one scoring in these last 2 games. That is not the way to go if you want to have a successful career like the old Fuji. I ain't going to get top 100, I'll tell you that for nothing. Marcel Sabitzer puts us 2-0 down. Mediocrity in the series from the get-go. A bit of a shot there from us, I guess. Falls back. Oh, João Felix. I think I've gone ultra-attacking here. It's really not working for us, as you can see. I think he's going to do a bit of a sweat here. And Yannick Carrasco's bloody quick this year. Good team. Good player. And we're 3-0 down. It's just gone from fucking bad to worse. And that's probably going to be the end of the game. Although I don't remember what happens. We're going to concede a 4th probably. Here we go. Nope. Strong tackle from Christensen. 1-2 of Lukaku. Through on goal. And he never misses on that left peg. You never going to see Lukaku missing from there. Ever. I think we're actually going to make this game interesting. But there's only two minutes left of normal time. I don't think anything can come of this game. We'll see what happens. From kickoff, Jota out the back to Trent. On loan, no doubt. Lucas, Trent. This guy's got actually a decent team. Few extinct players there. Bakayoko makes a great tackle. Lukaku on the left foot. What do we say? 3-2. Is there time? I don't think so. That's probably last kick of the game. And we're going to go... Is this our second or third game? I think we're going to go 1 draw, 2 losses. So we're not off to a great start. I was expecting 3 wins. I was confident in my FIFA ability, but I guess I should have played a bit more before just throwing myself into the Div Rival games. It is what it is. What can you do? This one's, I've left it loading there for a while. We see the player ratings. Nothing too special. Dunder Mifflin. Everyone's a foot founder on PC for some reason. We actually probably deserved a result from that game, but lack of team and tactics. What do you expect? I think I was playing a 4-3-1-2 or something. It just wasn't working. We switched to the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, which is probably my preferred formation a bit later on. We do a cheeky 1-2 here with Christian Eriksen. My opponent is slide tackling because he's a bit frustrated. The finesses this year, they feel pretty good. You power them up a little, especially if you're going to be doing those squad battle games to score those goals and you have to score a few finesses. You'll quite realise how good those finesses are. They are quite broken. 1-2 with Jesus and Kane. Our opponent is constantly 1-2ing it. What is going on? Who's that? Jorginho. We get a foot in there, but Jesus slips it through. Nothing we can do about that. It's very unfortunate. I actually do remember this game. I'm having flashbacks now. It's an interesting one, I tell you that for nothing. A few more goals in it, I'll tell you that. We've got a pause queued. Very good. We're stuttering just like we are in game. Through ball to Lukaku. Easy as that. Not a lot of build-up play, not a lot of dribbling. I mean, Tammy, Abraham, and Lukaku are not exactly the best dribblers in the game, but I wish I could go back and replay these games because truly on the form that I'm in on Div Rivals now, I can't lose a game. I'd probably win all 5 to be honest, but there we go. We go 2-0. Jesus from kickoff just runs through my entire defense. I'm pressing buttons, I'm trying to do stuff, but nothing's happening. Adama Traore, cut inside. You're not going to catch him. A little bit of bullshit there, not going to lie. Worst goal I have conceded in about a year's time. I think Christensen chips Caballero and Adama Traore. Can't miss from there, even with his horrific shooting stats. What's he doing here? Cross goal. And we were getting some freezing issues. The gameplay looks a bit frozen. It's because I had it set to full screen windowed instead of full screen, and when you do that your game lags, and I was having difficulties with my new CPU. Everything was not going my way. I kept stuttering. Somehow it was always when I was on defense, which is even harder this year than it has been in previous FIFAs. That ball across goal is dirty. I actually really enjoyed conceding that goal. You think we're going to rage quit here, but we don't. I don't know why I paused it, just out of habit. Lindelof to Henderson. Can this game get any friggin' better for me? Probably not. We miss a tackle there. Henderson's just bowling through, and it's the easiest goal he will ever score. I can't believe the defending we're witnessing right now. It's absolutely atrocious. Can we turn it around? I actually think we can. Out to Reece James. We'll do a 1-2. I think we paused it and put overlapping fullbacks on. We had to throw everything on it. Overlapping fullbacks, though, not overlapping, but letting them do their own thing, keeping them on balance, I think is actually viable this year for sure. No doubt in my mind. I've been doing it every single game since, and it seems to be working for me. I definitely score more than I concede while having overlapping fullbacks, and they're often just that unmarked player that you can unlock. Tammy Abraham with an absolute thunderbolt off the right peg, and we're back in it. 20 minutes to score 2 more to level it up at least for a draw. We'll see what happens. Meso gets intercepted here. Then Jorginho gets intercepted. Christian Eriksen, a bit of a flop around. A tackle for Tammy Abraham. Maybe a foul. Meso goes through. Meso finishes. Bit of shit goalkeeping, not going to lie. But we pick the ball up and it's back on. I'm going ballistic right now in the recording as well. I'm absolutely loving this. I felt so good. I was like, there's no way I don't win this game. But then, yeah, well, shocking defending. A bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of that, and a bit of that. And we're 7-5 down. That is all she wrote. I believe we concede another. I can't remember though. Jorginho wraps it up. The Chelsea player doing it to his own boys. It's disgusting. Oh, look at this. Bubba Rahman. That's why you're out of the team. That's why I bought Ben Chilwell after this game, because I was like, what the is that? And there's Harry Kane with a bit of lag, putting us down. 8-5, 13 goals. You love to see it. Attacking is good, defending is hard. That's only going to amount to one equation, and that is high-scoring games, pretty much. We're still in the crappy 4-3-1-2. It doesn't get much better for us, but I think we take a wee break here. We do some advanced SBCs because I finally got enough coins to fuel my addiction. Mega pack, I'm thinking, can we do well? One of my mates has packed Son and Mane from these packs. I'm hoping for something. English right back. I'm thinking Kyle Walker, we might have made a few coins, but it's Kevin Trippier, who's only as good as the SBCs he can be submitted into. And we finish up this one. Team on screen, 300 coins left over. We need a miracle to keep going here. It's the first advanced SBC completed. Rare players pack, the first 50k of the series. I was excited. I was hopeful. I was praying. Spain, goalkeeper. 83 rated. What can you do? Nothing else good. Mateo Kovacic slots right into the team though. We'll keep him. Reguilon, 20k player-ish, 15k. That might just give us enough to complete the second hybrid nations or league or whatever it's called. Well, let me know if you packed anything juicy from these SBCs. I'd swear 2 out of 3 accounts pack something good from these, and unfortunately, a bit of a spoiler for the future, we are not included in that 2 of 3. I think I keep Mateo. He's a Chelsea player, his first owner. We might as well put him in the club and see how he does. Last pack, Rare Mega. These ones are always juicy. You love a Rare Mega pack. We're thinking Chucky Lozano. No, not in form. It's Corona. How much worse of an 84 can you be? Probably not much worse. We get a 10k Tomori though. We're like loving that. Christensen's been absolutely average in defence. Zuma's been solid though. He's quite a good player. I think we have Zuma at this stage. I'm not really too sure. We picked Tomori up though. Back-to-back Chelsea players. We see Neto for 5k. Pretty happy with that. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is on the hottest form of his whole career right now. That's probably a snipe for 4.9, but we leave that listed up for 5.5 and get on with it. We want to fuel that addiction. Unfortunately, that strikers with nothing. Double Hunter. You love to see it, honestly. I'm seeing lots of packs. 2 shadows, 2 hunters, 1 shadow, 3 hunters. A good mix of the lot. Willy Bolly again, who... well, that's apparently a glitch right there where it shows no listings on the market. Willy Bolly's going for a good 3k. Hot nation, hot position. What more can you say? 3k. He's in every bloody SBC. Got a few more packs here before we get into the games. Just trying to raise the funds so we can make some upgrades to this team. I'm struggling. I'm not as good as I thought I was. This pack's untradeable, I think. Oh no, we just store it all in the club. Save it for SBCs later. We have some good packs here saved up. I think we do actually hit something quite nice soon. Harvey Barnes, not too shabby. I think he just got his first England call-up the other day. You love to see that. I'm pretty sure we just discard Murray because this new 650 minimum kind of holding us back from actually doing anything. It's like you can't sell him. No one's going to buy him for 650. So it's like you either put him in your club for a future SBC or you get you 300 coins. Oh, this footage is very laggy. I'm not sure why. I think I was streaming this to the boys while I was opening these packs, so it made this very laggy, unfortunately. But for in future, we'll probably have smooth pack openings. The footage won't be absolutely abysmal. We're left with the 2 good packs still. Last time we opened these, 84 was our highest. What can it be this time? German goalkeeper. It's an inform. We'll take that. 10k. You never know what's behind an inform. 85 rated. Somebody. Could be 100k. You never know. Could be a Kai Havertz. It's a Gulashi. What can you do? Probably the cheapest 85 on the market, I would imagine. We get an extinct centre back though. We'll take 10k every day of the week because that is very overpriced for a German centre back. What can you actually expect? Anyhow, 50k pack. Not been very good to us, but you can't really complain with an inform and an 85. That's quite good for a 50k pack. Onto the 55k. The footage is so bad. Portuguese left mid. Another cheap 84 rated. There's some 84s that go for astounding amounts, but we're not packing them. What's Hernandez go for? He's probably like a 10k. We flick through here. Tell me if the speed is too fast. As I've got it on 170% right now. I feel like it's a good speed. This episode was only about 2 days worth of playing, and it's 20 minutes long already. And this is my first take at this commentary, and I'm still going. I cannot believe it. We'll see how it goes. Well, we're skipping through the pack here. Hawks, not doing too well. We've had some bad luck. I've had another friend who's packed Kante out of these packs. So what do you expect? I've got two of my mates who are packing 300k plus players, and a 300k plus player would be amazing for the series right now. We'd Sniper Timo, who's extinct, Sniper Kai, who's extinct. I don't know why it's black screen right now, because that's the end of the video. Oh, shit. Wow. We got there. 20 minutes. Geez, that flew. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please let me know. I'm going to keep recording. Hopefully we can have this series going for the whole year, if we can last that long. Ben Chilwell's coming. OTWs are coming. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.